Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are doing well. My name is Amanda, and on this channel we talk about a lot of fragrance and beauty. So thank you for joining me in today's video. Today I have a quick little Sephora part 2 haul for you guys. I tested out some of the fragrances that I told you guys about in the part 1. That were first impressions, and I spent a little time with them, so I'm going to give you my thoughts on those as promised. And then I have a few more items that came in from that Sephora sale that we had. And then also what I wanted to smell with you guys was I made a order with the Scent for You for some perfume oil, so I've been meaning to open that package, so I thought I would just include it in this video since I don't really have so much to show you guys. Most of the stuff that I got in this order from Sephora was makeup. So like I said, I think they're like mostly all blushes, you guys, so sorry about that. But like I have been into like blushes lately, so I'm excited to swatch these with you all. But I want to start with the fragrances first, okay? Before I go any further, let me show you what I have on my eyes for eyeshadow today. You can see like how duochrome it is. I have been dying to dip back into this palette for the fall. This is the Neutrals palette that I have from Cosmic Brushes. I didn't realize I had like 4 or 5 of their palettes, but they're all so good. So I used mostly this one today, the Neutrals, and I pulled in one shade from this one. Stunning color story for the fall time. This one I use for, you can see it's like a green to copper shade. This is the one, this one shade in this Delicious Delights palette. I really don't use this whole palette a lot, but this one shade, you can see it goes from like pink to green. It is really cool. So you can see it's like purple straight on, right? But then when you shift it, it turns like green. It's very cool. These shades are really pretty. So you can see it's like mostly purple, but it turns to green as well. So it's like a duochrome type of shade. Stunning. You can see it right there really good. See how bright green that is? And then when you turn it, it's like purple. It is so cool. So I had a little bit of that on in the corner. So I just wanted to show you guys what I had. Those are the type of palettes that I really like, okay? All right, let's dive into these fragrances because I feel I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet, you guys, so we're not here forever. But the first one that I wanted to talk about is this Love Notes Plush Vanilla that we have right here. This is by Ariana Grande, and I thought I was really going to like this. I thought it was going to be a fluffy little, I really just thought it was going to be a fluffy little basic vanilla, right? I was not expecting a whole lot from this fragrance. That's not really what I wanted, but this is basically Fleur Vanilla Skin repackaged in a purple bottle. I was like, I know I said it in my last video on the first impression. I was like, this smells like Fleur Vanilla Skin. And I thought maybe, you know, I need to spend some more time with it. No, I went back and smelled it again. And all around, this smells like Fleur Vanilla Skin to me. I'm sure if I were to actually like give it a full day wear, it might be a little bit different in the dry down. I was reading some things on Fragrantica, and some people were saying like the dry down is a little bit softer and sweeter than Vanilla Skin. So I could maybe see that, but no, this is way too similar to Fleur Vanilla Skin for me to really keep this fragrance. I'm quite disappointed, and I'm kind of tired of these celebrity brands. The only other one that I can think of is the one from Rare Beauty that smelled like Burberry Goddess. Now we have this that smells like Fleur Vanilla Skin. So it's like, why are we not coming up with our own stuff? I'm confused. And like, I love Fleur Vanilla Skin. I have the full bottle and one of my favorites, but I just didn't want it repackaged in a purple bottle. I don't know. And I even went on Fragrantica because when I was smelling it, I was like, am I crazy? The first fragrance that comes up under the whole on Fragrantica as what this fragrance reminds you of is Fleur Vanilla Skin. So clearly this is in that DNA. I mean, some people could argue that this is a little bit different slightly, but overall this is the DNA that you're getting here. So A slap on the wrist for Ariana Grande and that fragrance. Very disappointed. Next, let's talk about something that I actually do like. The Buttercream Haze. This one is growing on me more and more. I kind of been wearing this one all day today. I like sprayed it on my wrist and it was sticking around for a while. I love this in the dry down. The opening is scary. Okay, the opening of if I didn't show you, this is the what the box looks like, right? It's the Buttercream Haze by Seven Virtues. The opening on this kind of scared me to where I was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna be a full bottle for me, because this is a citrus gourmand, which I was not expecting. I was really just expecting this to be like overall a buttercream cakey scent as what it's advertised as. So when I smelled it, I was like, where is this lemon coming in? Because it was definitely citrusy. And then I saw on the box, it says with sustainably sourced bergamot from Italy and upcycled sandalwood. And I think the notes have something to do with citrus. I actually haven't really looked it up, but you definitely get like this nice zesty citrus on top. And I'm surprised that I like this, because it's very hard for me to like citrus gourmands. Like, I don't like a lot, barely any, but this is actually growing on me. The citrus in here helps to cut down on that sweetness that you're getting from all of the buttercream and the vanilla that's in here that can kind of come off as a bit much when it comes to gourmands, but that citrus in here kind of comes through and just like lightens everything and keeps it from getting too heavy. And I really like that part of it. The dry down on this is so nice. So I am considering a full bottle of this, surprisingly. My only thing is I can't see myself wearing this in the warmer weather, because it's just like a true gourmand. I have to wear this in the cooler weather. And where I live, it doesn't stay cold for long. Like, we probably have about 2 more good months of cold weather, and then we're packing up all of our sweaters and stuff and putting them back in storage. Like, it doesn't stay cold here for long. So by the end of January, it's already starting to defrost here. So I don't know, I do like it. It's growing on me, because I had it on all day today and I just kept sniffing it. And then like the wear of it, it kind of changes and it gets a little bit more subtle. Yeah, I don't know if I said this, but in the dry down, the citrus like mellows out. Like, it starts out very zesty, and then once it dries down, you don't really get so much of the lemon anymore. It starts to turn into like this spice cake almost. Like, I wouldn't describe this as like a yellow sheet cake, like a birthday cake scent. I don't think it's that type of cake. This is like some type of spice cake, like almost like even a socket to me cake or a muffin. It's got some spices to it in this cake, okay? It's very rich, dense, and then comes in the buttercream part of it. So you do get like this nice little buttercream icing in there. So I'm a fan. Initially, like in the opening, it was reminding me a lot of Sniff Crumb Couture, but it's less perfumey than that one. Like, that one can be a bit heavy and sharp in that perfumey note that you get, and this one doesn't really have that. This one is just like a lot softer and more mellow. So I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this one so far. I need to spend some more time with it, but I'm liking it so far. Next, let's talk about another let's talk about a dud. Well, I don't really know if I want to call this a dud yet, but I'm just not so sure about it yet. This is the Ellis Brooklyn Queen's Caramel. This one was kind of disappointing in the projection and the longevity. It kind of just got lost in all the other stuff that I was wearing. And I'm surprised that I don't have a bigger dent in this, because I feel like I sprayed a lot on that one day I wore it, but maybe I didn't. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do another wear test with this and really see. But from my initial thoughts of this, what I'm seeing is that you have to be careful what you layer this with, because it is softer and it's going to kind of get drowned out with other strong scents. So I don't really like fragrances like that, because for me, I like to layer my perfumes. And if I have to think about what I can layer you with because you're so light and I don't want other things to take you over, it's gonna be a problem. And so when I was wearing this one, I kept searching for it throughout the day and I just couldn't smell it. It was just getting drowned out by everything else. So it reminds me of this perfume that I have from Dua. It's called Vanilla Caramel Fantasy. I always tell people that that one smells like Bianco Latte, but it has a stronger caramel note. And that's how this kind of turns out once you put it on the skin. But it's so soft. It's so soft that I'm just not really sure about that one, if it's worth picking up in the full size, to be honest. I'm sure it will add like a nice little sweetness layering. That probably would just be a topper for me, like just to put on with my other fragrances to sweeten everything up. But I'm just not impressed. I'm not impressed overall, you guys. All right, next is the Love Shack Fancy. This is the Secret Crush, right? Initially in my last video, I really liked this one. I actually think I said I liked it even more than the Buttercream Haze. And for some reason, I was watching that video back and I think I even said that this was reminding me of Burberry Goddess. I don't know where I was getting that from. This does not smell like Burberry Goddess, not even in the same ballpark, okay? We're playing different games completely. Okay, let me tell you what this smells like, you guys. There's a strong coconut note in here that I did not realize until the first time I wore it. And I was like, there's coconut in here. You guys know coconut for me is very tough, okay? Because I always associate coconut with beachy scents. And so this was taking me in a beachy direction. What it was reminding me of is fresh coconut and cotton from Bath & Body Works mixed with Wrapped in Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. It's like if you took both of those and just sprayed them on together, you would get something like this, okay? It has like this very fresh, delicate coconut, almost beachy. It's not sunscreeny, but there's definitely a strong coconut in here. It's like very light, airy, delicate. And then comes in the sweetness from the vanilla. And that's where that Wrapped in Vanilla with the Chantilly creme, it's very similar. I think this does have it says right here on the bottle, frosted Chantilly. It says right here too, it says Champagne Accord. I don't really get anything like champagne or bubbly or anything like that. But yeah, you definitely, especially in the dry down of this, you definitely get like this nice creamy frosting vanilla buttercream type of scent. Very nice. And this is long lasting. Like I sprayed it on my robe today while I was getting ready and stuff in the house, and it was lingering for hours. Like I don't even know what time it is now, but I was quite impressed because I kept sniffing my robe and I was like, wow, it just kept smelling like freshly sprayed. So I was impressed, and it smells really good on the skin too. I just don't think it's for me because of that coconut note, but I think for those coconut lovers out there, this would be a hit for you. So if you do like scents like coconut, I even love fresh coconut and cotton, but I have to be in a specific mood, especially for this time of year. I'm just not feeling a coconut scent. So, but I do think that is nice. The last one is the Mochi Milk. You guys can see I have a pretty hefty little dent in here. This is all from one wear, right? So I did a layering routine with this one, and this one really smells like peaches and cream. This is so funny because this whole like perfume haul, they all have notes in here that are not really my favorite, like lemon, coconut, and then now peach. Those are like the three fruits that I just am funny about, like especially peach. I rarely ever wear peach, so I just think it's funny. Clearly I need to read notes when I'm buying perfumes, but I really was just going off of the reviews that I was seeing and like the good things that people were saying about this. I didn't realize that it had peach in there. So it does end up smelling like a peaches and cream or like a peach ice cream. There is a nice little marshmallow vanilla in here. It's nice. The peach in here is not aggressive either. It's just very subtle. So it ended up smelling good, but my drawback with this one, it is light. Once again, this one really felt like more of a skin scent, and I feel like Dead Cool is more so even known for having skin scents. That kind of checks out with Dead Cool. I guess I was expecting that, but I wish this would have been stronger. Like, it really did just kind of fade out with the combo that I wore it with. And once again, that kind of worries me, because it's like, if I decide to wear this with other things, can you keep up? Because it just didn't seem like it was going to be able to shine through at all. Like, this is something that I would just wear in the house or to bed. And for the price point, I don't know if I really need that. You know, it really was kind of performing like almost like maybe a step up from a body mist, but it was really soft. I want you to be able to stand up to my other fragrances, and this one just doesn't do that. So this is definitely like a skin scent, bedtime close. So that's my thoughts on those 5 fragrances, you guys. I know it's a mouthful, and I kind of been sitting with my thoughts on those, but that's ultimately where I am on those fragrances. The only one that I would consider getting a full bottle of right now is the Buttercream Haze. And that's it. I feel like I've been talking forever, you guys. So let's get into... I'm just laughing because this is going to be such a long video, you guys. I think the only non-makeup item that I got in here was this Topicals Faded set. This is the Faded Brightening Bundle. It comes with a soap and their little brightening serum over there, and then you get I think it's just 2 eye patches maybe. Anyways, I didn't buy it for the eye patches. I bought it because really I wanted to test out this serum again. This is like the 3rd time I've repurchased it. I've never been consistent with it, but they did make it into an unscented version now because everybody was complaining about the scent of it, and it does stink the way it was before. But I do want to give it a good shot and see if it's going to work for me, just to target some of those blemishes that I have. And then also I wanted to try out the soap. So I've never even seen them that they had this soap. It's a Faded Brightening and Cleansing Bar. So you can use it all over your face or your body. And I looked at the ingredients. It looks pretty promising. So I'm hoping that my skin agrees with it and it's not too harsh. So I got that. I think that's it for the non-makeup. So where should we start with the makeup? I'm just going to start swatching stuff, you guys. Okay. Now this, I did test that one time. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Blush Healthy Glow Stick. And I picked up the shade in Berry Glow. This is one of the items that when I went in store to swatch stuff, it was a bad idea because this has never even been on my radar. And when I went in store is when I saw it for the first time. And I just fell in love with the color. So it looks like this. It's like a red berry shade, but it is very glossy. So that's going to be very nice for a dewy finish on the cheeks. I was scared of it because like before I used it, because it is so pigmented, but it actually does blend out very nicely. So it's buildable. You can keep going, and it's like, it shears out pretty good. Really nice. So that's how that shade looks. Let's do this one. Let's do this. Let's do all the ones that I don't have to get my fingers all cruddy yet. So this is the Rare Beauty Matte Liquid Blush. It's in the shade Faith. Now I do have these in different shades from before. I had these 2 little ones. They're very small, but I'm telling you, these last forever. There's a lot of product in here. So this one is in the shade Wisdom. It's a natural color, and then this one is a little bit like peachy. This one is in the shade Virtue, but I saw that she had this new shade. It's called Faith, so I really want to give this one a swatch and see. It's like a purple. So let's swatch this one and see. Like, I don't even think I would ever buy the full size of these because these last forever. Oh, this is really pretty. This is definitely purple. So this formula is really not my favorite because these ones I feel like you have to build and build and build because they are so sheer. But I feel like with a shade like this, I probably won't have to work that hard. That is really pretty. And these ones are not so glossy the way that these are. But yeah, the lighter shades that I have, while they're like way more natural, but I find myself having to build and build and build with these ones to where it's kind of annoying. But this one right here, I don't feel like I'm gonna have to work that hard. It is really pigmented. Okay, keeping with the Rare Beauty, this is my first time trying this formula from her. This is the Stay Vulnerable Melting Blush. This is in the color Nearly Berry. This is another one that when I went in store, I swatched it, and the formula on this is so weird. Let me swatch it so I can tell you, like, I can show you what I mean by that. It dries down matte, but it's a cream product. It is so bizarre, but it is so like smoothing and blurring the way the formula is. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So it's in this little compact, right? This is a color that I got. It's like the color of my shirt, like a burgundy purpley shade, but on camera it's coming up like a brick red. Okay, here's what this one looks like. You can see it's definitely a lot sheerer than the other two liquid formulas. This is like a cloud matte type of consistency. It's very silky. Like, I'm rubbing it in right now and it really feels like a powder. Like, it's not even a cream. It's just like a powder now. It's so weird. You can see it's a cream right there. And then it's like as soon as it hits your skin, it turns into a powder. Definitely a cream to powder formula. I'm gonna have to check out the other colors. Let's move to this. This is a bronzer. And I used this today. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer in the shade Chocolate Caramel. I have been wanting, like I said, all around, I've just been wanting to kind of incorporate more cream products into my routine because I am more dry skin here lately, and I'm just tired of the powdery look all around. So this I really like so far. I have used it twice now, and while the shade, you would think that it's actually kind of light for me, this is actually a pretty good bronzer shade. So I'm gonna swatch it for you so you can see how it looks. Okay, it is a very natural bronzy, so I have it a little bit around the perimeter of my face, right around here and under here. And this is like a stick of butter. Like, it blends out like butter. That kind of worries me a little bit because I'm thinking the product might go fast with it being so soft. But that is what I was looking for. So I can't really complain about that because most of the stick bronzers that I have tried are always too tough. I've tried the one from Fenty. I think I have one from Huda Beauty. Like, they're all so like stiff and hard to blend out. This is like the creamiest, softest bronzer that I have tried so far. So I really do like it. I probably could go with a deeper shade the next time, like especially when I start getting a little bit more tan for summer. This is probably not gonna work, but right now for my winter shade, this this actually works out. And it does smell like cocoa, which I don't really like that. But once you have it on your face, you don't really notice. We have 3 more items left here. I actually want to smell this with you guys. I had this sample of Afternoon Delight that I got in here. I've smelled this before, but I kind of want to smell it again. So we'll smell that again at the end. Let's talk about this. This is the One Size Cheek Clapper. I love the name. The name is hilarious. It's a 3D blush trio. And I got this shade Rich Betch is what it is. It's literally spelled like that. And it looks like this, right? But I feel like this is quite deep for me as a blush. It kind of did, I don't know. I tried to use it today as a bronzer slash blush. I tried to use it around the perimeter of my face, and overall I didn't really like the look of it. It kind of made me look a little bit too red. So this is definitely not really a bronzer shade for me, but I really like this shade right here. So let me swatch it. It does come with a cream, a powder, and then you get like a blush topper shade. So that's how the 3 of them look swatched right there. We have the cream, this is the powder, and then this is the blush topper. Now the blush topper is stunning. Okay, I love that. This is the blush topper. You can see it's like this red coppery bronzy shade, but it has like that pink rose gold flip to it. Very pretty, but I have to like keep a light hand with this one because it is very pigmented. So if you're lighter than me, I feel like you might have a little bit of a struggle trying to use this. It would come up pretty deep on you, but I think for me, especially in the summertime, this is going to be gorgeous. And the bronzer shade, like the little blush topper shade, is so pretty. I'm gonna put on a little bit right now. Okay, you can see how it's like a little bit of like that red bronze. Ooh, but you can see like how pigmented it is. So I have to keep a soft hand with it because it can get pretty carried away. Okay, yeah, you can see I kind of blended it out. It gives a really nice sheen to the cheeks, but I really do feel like this shade in particular would really just shine with deeper skin tones, especially this bronzy shade would just pop on deeper skin tones. But I'm still going to like it. I didn't really like any of the other shades in the range. The other ones were just like seemed way too light for me. So far, I really like the formula of it, and I like that you get 3 different products to try. All right, this is a blush palette is what I mean. This is the Patrick Ta 4-Face Double Take Cream and Powder Blush, and I got the shade She's Wanted. So I don't think I have actually swatched this one, so I'm excited. This one is so pretty. Now, when I was in Sephora, they had like this limited edition set right now that's going around with the little mini gloss, and it has like a mini version of this one. But really that color, I was like, that's not really what I'm looking for in a blush right now, even though it is pretty. This is really the color that I had been wanting. So this is, of course, a berry tone blush. So pretty. Like, oh my gosh. So pretty. It does look similar to all of the blushes today, I know. They all look similar. Can you tell this is the color that I was after? Like this berry toned blushes. These are so pretty. I'm gonna put some of this on, but let's swatch it. I don't even want to mess it up. I don't think I've tried anything from Patrick Ta before, so this blush is a little bit chalky. That's the powder, and then this is the okay, so the cream is definitely like a glossy type of, very glossy. So that's the cream, of course, and then the powder is actually really powdery. It's like almost chalky, like an eyeshadow. We have the powder. I feel like you could use this on your lips too, because it is so, it's almost like a little gloss. Okay, maybe I should put on a little bit of this. I have on like 3 different blushes at this point. I'm scared. Now this one is pigmented. Look at how much. I put 1 tap into the powder, and it is so, this is kind of like chalky a little bit. Look at that, you guys. A nice little rosy, kind of like mauve-y a little bit, right? I love it. I'm in blush heaven right now. I don't think I need to buy another blush for until 2027. I think I'm all set on blushes, but we're not done. We have 2 more. Y'all, this little set from Huda Beauty was too cute to pass up. This is this little baby blush duo, but this color is really pretty too. So I've never tried the Huda Beauty blushes. Look at how cute these are. They're so little and just tiny. The light one is called Strawberry Cream, and then the darker one is Black Cherry. Okay, this is how the little doe foot looks. Okay, that's the shade Black Cherry. And then this one is Strawberry Cream. Okay, I guess you can, yeah, you can share that out a good bit. These are also kind of glossy as well, if you can tell. Like they kind of have this glossy sheen. But both of these are actually really pretty. So we have Strawberry Cream and Black Cherry. All right, I want to sniff this Replica Afternoon Delight. This was getting a lot of hate. This Afternoon Delight from Replica. No, I don't think it got really good reviews at all. So it has notes of warm vanilla Madeline and precious sandalwood. The joyful and cozy feeling of a moment of self-indulgence in a Parisian cafe brings you back to your sweetest memories. Okay, I don't want to spray on my skin because I still want to smell the stuff that we have from the Scent for You. Okay. This has like it smells like a little bit like licorice to me, and I don't know what that is. I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. I do like it. It's like a fresh vanilla in a way, but it does have like this like spice to it. Like there's a spice in there that reminds me of like something like star anise or even like licorice. Sometimes those smell alike. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate it though. I think it's decent. I don't think the hate that it was getting is warranted, but I'm gonna have to see how that is on the skin and see what I think. So that is all that I got from Sephora, I think, you guys. Now I want to get into a couple scents that I picked up from the Scent for You. Really what I wanted to see if it was accurate is the one from their dupe of Kayali Yum Bougie is what I'm interested to find out, because I have been looking for the Sand and Fog perfume oil, the Marshmallow Skies, that's supposed to be the Kayali, and I cannot find it. I cannot find it anywhere. And so I finally went on the Scent for You, and I'm just gonna see if their version is anything close to Yum Bougie Marshmallow, because I don't have a perfume oil of that. Okay, so for those of you who are not familiar with the Scent for You, they are a perfume oil company. I think they sell other things too. They sell like incense and body butters and things like that, but they do have a lot of perfume oils on there. Can't recommend them enough. I have a lot of perfume oils from them, and they're mostly usually spot on, very long lasting, strong, all of the things. So I'm a repeat customer. Okay, which one do we want to smell first? What I want to smell first is actually this Musk 12. This is the Musk 12 from Kayali. I had actually ordered the Baccarat 540 X Straight is the one that I ordered, but they texted me and they said that that one was out of stock. So if I wanted something in place of that. So I just chose this one. This wasn't even in my original order. And by the way, that X-Straight, the 540 X-Straight from them is really good. I gave it to my dad, and I was sniffing around in his bathroom. Really, I was talking to my mom, but I was also sniffing like his colognes. And I saw this on the counter, and the 540 Extra, and I was like, I don't have this when I need it. It was really good. This smells spot on to Kayali. This is really good. For Musk 12. Oh, this is going to be perfect to layer with my one from Dua that I have. I don't even need to put this on. It smells spot on. This is really... I'm really liking this scent. By the way, I did order 2 more of those from Dua. I know I said I was scaling back on Dua, and I am.
And I no longer can speak on the subject. You said that? The lies. There you go. This bitch. The lies.
I mean, we have all said a lot of reckless stuff.
But this scent right here, addictive. This has been like my work scent here lately. It is just soapy, clean, fresh. It was getting to the point, I'm halfway on the first bottle that I bought, and I've only had that bottle for like not even a month. Not even a month, and it's already halfway. So so I just ordered 2 more. But yeah, this is good, you guys. 100% recommend the Scent for You Musk 12. That is spot on. Okay, this is Charosa 71. I think I have a perfume oil of Charosa 71, the caramel one from Fragrant Body Oils. Yeah, there's really nothing wrong with that one, actually. I just have like a mini of it. So let's see how the Scent for You's is. Okay, I'm getting a strong popcorn, just like the original. Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, really nice, popcorny, caramely. It does remind me a lot of the EOS, the caramel cashmere that just released. Like how popcorny that one is. This one is very heavy on the popcorn. So if you don't like popcorn, I would not get this, the Charosa 71. But I don't mind it. I do like it. Okay, this is Tiramisu Speculoos. I think this is a fragrance that Paris Corner may have done. I'm not really entirely sure. Tiramisu Speculoos. I think people are saying this is like a cookie butter toffee type of scent. So let's see. Oh, I really like this. This is actually, right off the bat, I get a lot of cinnamon. Like a cinnamon cookie butter. This is so good for a gourmand. Let's put a little bit on and see. Caramely, like toffee Biscoff cookie. Oh yeah, but the cinnamon is very strong in there. But this is stunning. Oh yeah, that is perfect for the fall time. Very sweet. This is Donna Born and Roma. Oh, this is the pink pee. Never smelled this, never smelled the OG, so I have nothing to compare it to, but I just was curious. I was like, let's see. This one was leaking just a little bit. Moment of truth. Oh, I can smell that already. Pink pee. Wow, that is beautiful. That is gorgeous. I mean, it does kind of smell a little bit summery to me, like summery fruity, but now this smells like an actual perfume. I know this is just a perfume oil, but this is giving like, if I put this on, it's going to project like a perfume. This is really strong. I'm getting the original DNA of the Donna Born Aroma, but it just has like more of a fruity twist to it. That is really gorgeous. I like that a lot. I don't know if I'll wear that right now. I mean, I don't see why not. I want to wear this with like platinum from Bath and Body Works. That would be so pretty together. I want to wear that with platinum. You could wear that with Touch of Gold. You could wear it with, I want to wear it with that Bombshell Midnight from Victoria's Secret. I might have to get another one of that. I'm sorry. Choco Milk Treat. I thought I had this already. Okay, this next one is Choco Milk Treat. This is their inspiration of a scent that Dua has done, Choco Milk Treat. And I bought it the other day and I actually really do like it. So I thought, let me get this. Let me go ahead and get it. So I have a perfume oil to go with it. That's that perfume. It smells like, think about like Bianco Latte, but like infused with like Cocoa Pebbles or Cocoa Puffs, right? Because there is a good little chocolate note in there. This smells a little bit different. This is like more chocolate forward than I feel like the one from Dua is, but this is gonna layer pretty well with it. That is really chocolatey. I don't know, maybe the dry down might be a little bit more similar to the Dua one, but the Dua one is not as heavy on the chocolate as this. The Dua one feels like Bianco Latte with like Cocoa Puffs. Oh yeah, that's good though. That is really good for a chocolate scent. It's really chocolatey. Okay, that Tiramisu Speculoos. They're all so good, you guys. They are all so good. If you guys don't do anything else from this video, please go over to Scent For You and try these out. These are all a hit so far. Okay, this one is the Tahoda Indult. Now, I was really just curious because I have never smelt a version of Indult by Tahoda that I ever liked. They all smell like peanut butter to me. So I am just really curious, is this going to be the same for me or not? Because people go crazy over this one. This is actually pretty good. This doesn't smell like peanut butter like the one from Dapper. The one from Dapper Fragrances to me smells like peanut butter. And also the one from Fragrant Body Oils, that one smells like peanut butter to me too. So that kind of left me like, does it smell like peanut butter then? I've never tried the original. This one smells more like brown sugar, or like even just like granulated sugar. Like sugar in the raw. You guys know that package. It smells like crystallized sugar. And a nice little vanilla spice to it. I like that. I can do that, but it still does feel basic to me. I don't know why people go so crazy over this scent. It just seems okay. It's like a nice vanilla though. Okay, moment of truth. This is the Yum Bougie. I bought 2 of these because if it was good, then it's going to be good. If it's bad, then I'm just going to be stuck with 2. Please be close to the original. It has to be, right? Because at this point, there's like a million. Like, how can you not get it close? Okay. Right off the bat, it's more strawberry. But it is not exact, but it's still good. This is giving me more like strawberry snowflakes from Bath and Body Works. If I would have to like say what this is really giving, it's more so reminding me of strawberry snowflakes, but I can see the similarity. It is close. It is close, but it's not as much of the marshmallow. Guys, I wore this today and I tested it, and in the dry down, it is a lot closer to being spot on to Yum Bougie. So I actually do approve of this. But the opening is very similar to strawberry snowflakes. This is more strawberry than it is marshmallow. So it will layer good, and that's good for me because I feel like whenever I wear Yum Bougie marshmallow, I want there to be more strawberry in there, and there's not. So this would be perfect. Maybe when it dries down, the strawberry will kind of like go away and you'll be left with more of the marshmallow like I get in the original, but very close and still very good. I like them all, you guys. Though that was a really good haul from the set for you, so I cannot recommend them enough. I think my favorites, this pink peepee, I'm gonna have to buy one of these for my mom. I just know she's gonna like this. It is perfumey and fruity. This is gonna go with all your designer perfumes. Like, I want to wear that with Flower Bomb. Like I said, you could wear that with so much. And I really think I like this tiramisu speculoos. This is perfect for right now in the fall time. It does kind of give me a little hint of like angel share. And I guess that may be the cinnamon in here that's kind of doing that. It's like angel share without so much of that apple. Somehow there's like angel share in this a little bit. It's like the feminine angel share with more cinnamon and cookies and lovely. Okay, you guys, this was such a long video. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. I had fun swatching and smelling all of this stuff. I hope you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on everything. Let me know also what you got in the Sephora sale. As far as like Black Friday, I'm like picking up little things here and there, but for the majority of the big things, I'm done. The only thing that I really have my eye on as far as Sephora, I keep thinking about that Vanilla Couture from YSL. I don't know why I can't get that out of my head. It's just like, I feel like if I don't get it, I'm going to miss out on it and we're never going to see that fragrance again. And it is really nice. So I'm eyeing that one. I'm waiting for a good sale. I actually think YSL right now has 30% off on their site. So I kind of been stalking that. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been on the hunt for as far as Black Friday, but make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not already. Like the video if you enjoyed, and I love you guys so much. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.